Hello everyone, welcome back. We're here, having had a little break since Imola a little earlier. We're back for some classic F1 racing. I say classic, it's not that old, although it's getting on 17 years since, since these cars raced. So hopefully we'll have a bit of a better race than what we did for, what do you call it? At Donington. We have 21 people here, so we already have more people in Donington, and not being a 4-hour race, it should be closer either way. Qualifying's just getting started here. So let's flick over. Welcome, welcome. The sun has set. Good thing is, headache has mostly disappeared. There's still a little bit of it lingering, or threatening to come back, maybe, but hopefully not. We are gonna go for first round in qualifying, and while I do that, I'll explain what will be how this race will be going for this evening. So, welcome, Mofal. Good to see you. Coming up, we've 20-minute qualifying session here, which we're just over a minute into now. And that'll, of course, be centigrade for a 52-lap British Grand Prix around the current Silverstone. I did ask why not there's a mod for the 2005 mod for the 2005 layout, the bridge layout, but I asked the organizer and they said, oh, I didn't know it was a thing until I brought it up, and they deemed it too late to change. So we're just sticking here with current Silverstone, or well, slightly old Silverstone at this point, where while the layout hasn't changed, curbs, runoff, and curb pins have changed. So we just want to back it off a little bit here, as the tires get very warm. So they do. You can see the tires are already getting a little bit warm. They have a little bit of pressure to come up yet, but they'll come up to pressure, trust me. And yeah, after one flying lap, they're pretty much overheated. Of course, being the 2007 cars, we have traction control. Makes things a little bit easier. Down the gears into turn 3. As we get onto the Wellington Straight for first qualifying lap. The field now. Gonna try and spot the turning point for Cops here, as late wide for the apex, but held flat out. There's a little bit of time on the table. Car much more responsive in quali trim than in race trim that I was practicing in just before we started qualifying here. Up into Stowe corner again, bit more turning, a little bit too much curb on the inside. Way too much curb there. And up to the line, first lap will be a 130.2, that's not that great, to be honest. I had a 29.6 in practice. So we'll just go again. So yes, there is a rule. You must use 2 different compounds in the race when we get to the 52 laps. So that obviously mandates a pit stop. So, but obviously with refueling, a little bit off sequence here. Making it a little bit hard to get a gap, especially since we don't want to go too fast. It's not really, tower's not really the concern, but tire temperature is. Of course, in front has made a mistake through. Cops. So you can see earned provisional pole time at 1:29.0. I do not expect to get down to that time. Well ahead here for our second flying lap. Downshifter just slid the car into the loop. Cost us a little bit of time. So still about that 2/10 down. I'll try and get to the apex here for Cops. A little bit too early, but carried a little bit more speed through still. Carried a bit more speed through Maggots and Beckett's as well, just a little bit braver. Now we're slightly up. Carrying more speed through Stowe. And a better final chicane, that's half a second. Gives us a 29.7. Which is much closer to personal best, but down to 28.5 stamp. Yeah, lost 2/10 in that first sector. Be interesting to see if I can find that time. I'm currently sitting in P6. So ending up for another lap here. A little bit wide of the apex there. But a better run out of the loop. Half a tenth up, but that's still down on what our personal best is through Sector 1. Not really finding any, well, found a bit of time through that section, but then lost it again. Best run through cups we've had so far. Even better run through Maggots and Beckets this time. A little bit deep here. Gonna compromise the exit. And yes, back up into P7. Only a second off. Yeah, only improving in the middle sector there. The final sector was pretty much on par, but again, still 1.5 tenths in the first sector. So holding on to P7 now. Not much of a gap to the cars behind us. By 1.5 to some cars in front of us. I feel like I want an even slower out lap than what I've been doing so far. Luckily I have a bit of a gap here. I'm either going to have to really speed up here or really slow down. Just to make sure I'm not caught up through the S's here. First car behind me bailed. Obviously made a mistake. I realised I was going to have to let them go if I wanted to have the preparation, the start to the lap that I wanted. Still just matching the previous best first sector, but not our personal best. Slightly better exit out of left field. Got on the grass a little bit. Lost a bit of momentum. by 10th down here on the Hanger Straight. Nah, that was outside track limits. Feel like I can actually bring down to this, since we're not doing an in-lap. 28.3. Mad. Definitely some setup trickery going on in there. Something that gets the front end a little more dialed in. Yeah, hopefully this can help us find what we need to get into the 29.3s. So again, just trying to keep the tires as cool as reasonably possible. Well, here we go for what will be our final attempt. Little bit of time fine, but still not a personal best through Sector 1. Good exit out of left field. Oh, a little bit too much turning there. Through cops. Oh, a little bit too much grass. Through Chapel. Average final chicane. Yeah, we jump back up to 7th after being dropped down to P8. But yeah, everyone will be on their final laps as time has ran out for the session. Yeah, I don't think I could have done any more than that. Well, let's see in the sectors. Yeah, still a 10th in Sector 1, but we were a bit more than a 10th away from P6. So just waiting to see if we'll lose any more places here. Come across here, doesn't improve. Oh, improves, but just misses out. Yeah, that, I think that is everyone. So yeah, starting P7. Feel we're going to go for 20 laps of fuel. Gotta put the rear right eye up one more, just to try and get a little bit more turning. You can't in the pit stop strat. A little bit chilly at the moment, but we'll warm up a bit when we settle into the race. So yeah, starting from P7 here. Let's see what everyone's going for. Big range at the moment. Soft, medium, hard. Big range on the tire. Lot medium runners. Yeah, that hard has now disappeared. I want to start in softs, go 20 laps, and then I'm gonna 2-stop to the end, taking super softs 16 laps. That's my plan. You can tell which tires are the super softs by the sort of white band in the second groove from the middle, from the inside. Here we go for the start. Bit of an odd start with these cars, with the traction control. I just had to bail out there. Car from me just stacked up through what I thought was going to be a flat out corner. And then also other people running a little bit wide. Of course, fuel loads are very different. We have no idea what fuel loads everyone else is on. Car running wide in front of us, car off in the grass on the right hand side. Car running off there between over Chapel. And we're back up to P7. Bit of lag for the car in front. Welcome, Iris. Just started the second lap of the race. It's not the ideal line through T1, but it will do. So trying to settle into rhythm here, see where our pace is like. We're up to P5 actually. So we're up 2 places from the start. And for this 2-stroke strategy, we won't be a bit aggressive. Hoping we have good pace. Slipstream now. Car in front's also getting a bit of slipstream. One car's spun off, they've ran wide onto the AstroTurf. That puts us up to P3 here. Leader is running away with this race at the moment on the super soft tire. Oh, I was trying not to hit them. They're just going so much slower than I expected them to. I should have just went up the inside of them. But that's easy to say in hindsight. Twitch from the rear end. Oh, the understeer in the dirty air. Yeah, this isn't time I can afford to lose. being on a more aggressive strategy. Bold, decisive move, just what I needed. Though honestly, wasn't intentional. Didn't think I was actually going to pull that move off. Car in front running onto the grass, go less, get into their slipstream. Not quite close enough for a move there. And now they've driven into the back of us. Yeah, they got into the dirty air and then just washed out wide. Just took too much curb there. Unsettled the car, now we're having to defend again. Really, I won't go chasing after third place now. Yeah, car behind just now able to carry the same speed through cups as I am. I think they've actually made a mistake, they've dropped back. Whether they spun from going wide through cops, I don't know. Matching our personal best. 31.5. Just a little more understeer from the dirty air. That move through Abbey, very unconventional, but just had the slipstream from car in front, getting a poor run through the final chicane and final corner. And again, they just can't match us through cups. Only 8 laps into this race. Just going to try and run our pace at mid 31s. Got a lapped car in front of us. A couple of people already been down pit lane once. See another lapped car. As we said, a personal best. Fight for P15 in front of us. Don't know if they tried to... Not sure what happened there with them. Don't know if they went to turn in, then realised we were alongside, and then it's like, oh, oops, let's not turn in. As treated much more kindly by the next car we're lapping. So we're about 6.5 seconds off the next car. A little messy there. Six tenths faster than car in front last lap. Wasn't a particularly good lap too. 32.6 for the car in front. Don't know if there's a mistake in there or whether that's where their sort of pace is dropping off towards. Yeah, so back on pace, 8 tenths quicker than the car in front. Revving the engine in a couple of places, which is surprising. still 8/10 that lap. Gap's now 4.8 seconds. Gap Heinz nearly 7 seconds too. See them in the distance, just heading through Copse. Six more laps in this stint. Again, another 8/10. Nice screen freeze. Are also coming up on more lapped traffic. They don't get by into Stowe. They do get by on the run to the Vale chicane. They definitely lost some time in the 33-second lap. Gained nearly 2 seconds. A bit of time ourselves there. By 4/10, let's say. Gap to lead's also down to 9.5 seconds. Ooh, leader had it 36.6 last lap. Of course, that could have been traffic, could have been a mistake with those super soft tires wearing. laps a second. Now we still gained 1.1 seconds last lap. Despite being held up a little bit by the back marker. It's just noticed another personal best by the car behind. They're starting to pick their pace up. Staying through the S's in the slipstream now. A little like up the inside, but too much apex curb, gone the sausage a bit. Just a bit too much grass there. Ooh, they're gonna pit. Yeah, lost a lot of time that lap. Go 2 more laps. Try and see if we can make the overcut work. Which generally in this area of car with refueling, the overcut is generally quite effective. Still flat out 3 cups, just a bite. Good run through Maggots and Beckett's. One more lap. Interestingly, the car we were fighting with has also has stayed on the soft tire. Yeah, we have to pit this lap for fuel. We have one of the first pit boxes too. Luckily the damage repair is covered by the refueling. The exit is a bit later than is normally on Assetto Corsa here. But we did come out in a net second place. Part of that seems to be not putting as much fuel in. And now we're about 15 kilo or litres lighter on fuel than we were in the first stint. We've also got the super soft tyre. Leader has just come into the pits as well. Leader's still in the pits. Leader spun before their pit. Ooh. They went down to the soft tyre. You could get to the end of the race from this point, but you would need a full tank of fuel. Which is going to be at least a second a lap slower, I would say, than the setup that we're running currently. Fastest lap of the race. It's what we need for this strategy. Still have two cars in front of us yet to pit, but you can guarantee that they are on one-stop strategies. This is second place here. That's us through, which is very generous, but probably the best idea to save themselves time, and obviously means, you know, I don't have to go for a move that risks us both crashing. So we have a big gap to the cars behind. 8 seconds to the car directly behind us, and further 8 seconds. So 16 seconds to the original leader before this pit sequence. The fastest lap. Oh gosh, they nearly pulled across my nose. Oh, back marker spun. See two cars in the mini-map. First one's a back marker. Second is the current leader. We nearly have a 20-second lead on the previous race leader. Just give a wide berth to the car that might potentially be rejoining. 4 seconds gap in front. Nearly 12 seconds is the gap behind to the next car that's pitted behind us, that is. This could have been a new fastest lap. It's just noticed someone else is taking the fastest lap. Can't see who though. Or no, I still have it, sorry. I'm getting confused by the overlay. I was like, why is my last lap time not purple? Oh, it's because it was my fastest lap. So yeah, really catching up to the leader now. A bit of a Prix chicane. I think it's 6 lap. That was one of the most pointless defenses I've ever seen. Definitely a little bit lucky there, because I did go to pull to the inside just as they did in front, and is just able to react in time. So we want to go to the end of lap 34. Sorry, not lap. End of lap 36. That will leave us 16 laps to the end. So we're just a little over halfway through this stint. Funny how I've seen two back markers make that same mistake. So we can see James, who we just took the lead from, has come out about 30 seconds behind us. Now, their pit stop's going to be a bit longer than ours because they had to take on an extra 6-7 laps of fuel. That does mean it will be close with Marco. He was leading this race in the first stint. If they are not pitting again. If they do have to pit again, then of course, yeah, we have a 20-second gap. But if they are not pitting again, we're in a net second at the moment, I would say. Laps until we pit. Little clip of the inside curb there. Yeah, PS at the moment just seems to be about low 31s. Though if Marco was running to the end, they'd have a lot more fuel on board, and I doubt they'd be doing the lap times that they're currently doing. Welcome, Jesse. We're currently just finishing lap 33 here. Which leaves us 19 laps to go. We're currently leading by 20 seconds, but there's still a number of pit stops to play out. jump on another back marker now. I don't know if they were intending to let me through there, but either way it worked. You can see the fight for second is now developing. If Martin can hold off Marco, drop them a bit of time, that would be useful. Two more laps till we pit. Nope, yeah, they're straight through. Hopefully we'll get through with slipstream here. Come on, why are you fighting that? That was so unnecessary. So we're 17-second gap now. And we're going to pit at the end of this lap. I think I'm going to put extra liter fuel in just to be safe. Luckily the game doesn't penalise you for being long in your box, otherwise I've given up a bit of time there. Martin has come in with us, Marco is continuing on. Gap is 7.5 seconds. 15.5 laps to go here. We'd need a second a lap, or half a second a lap, sorry, if we wanted to win this race on pace. I.e. if Marco isn't pitting. If they are pitting, we should have this easily won. Thanks again. So 30-second lap from the leader. Judging from our pace in the previous stint, we can easily close in half a second a lap. Should be able to close in a second a lap, actually. Half a second, exactly what we needed. I don't want just what we need. I will make it safe. In case the rear end decides to do something like that. Yeah, and there's second and a half gone. Not to mention damaging the tires. It's not just the tire wear, it's the fuel. Oh, that was the leader. That was the leader that spun. I don't know why the rear ends become so twitchy all of a sudden on the downshifts. That's the lead of the race. Now we just have to make sure we don't make mistakes. We bring it home to the end. Nice and cleanly. That was a dive and a half. But I was like, just go for it, otherwise it'll get very awkward if I decide to wait. Yeah, 39.6 last lap for Marco. Marco's dropped even further. Another spin? It must be... I assume they RTG'd there instead of actually driving into the pit. Yeah, reset to pit. Because they just dropped back a lap. Rep. See, Martin has gone for their second stop. This time on to the super softs. Unnecessarily risky. Laps to go. Evening, Geeky. You join us with 8 laps to go as we cross the line here. We're currently leading after the previous leader had a couple of mishaps. We were definitely in the challenge for the lead either way. This has, the mishaps have made a bit of an easier drive home to the finish. Yep, good race indeed. A couple of iffy moments. Other than that, yeah, it's been a good race. Yep. I've been thinking for the whole second half of this week I could actually do with going out and doing a bit of shopping. I was like, it's not that important shopping. It can wait till next week. But yeah, my room is quite cold thanks to the wind being the top room of the house. I did also have to go in and go out. I did have to go out for a little bit to take in some lights that we have hanging on our kitchen roof that were flapping around quite a bit. I was like, right, let's just be safe, bring them in. See, some people are going for fastest lap glory runs here at the end of the race. We could technically go for one, but we'd have to slow down a lot to kill the tire. Unfortunately, with the traffic we had, we never got an opportunity to do a full uncompromised push lap at the start of this stint. 30-second gap back to third place now. I want to try and see if I can get a 10-second gap to second. Got P6 in front of us. Is the next car that we could potentially lap. But I think we're a little too far back with the pace that they have. To be able to lap them. Two laps to go. Final lap. Final corners now. Oh, that's a good race. It was a 16-second lead at the end. Oh, that's the rear left tire gone. And now it's odd for this mod, it's just ripped the whole tire's gone. You know, it's not like, oh, it's just punctured. It's just disappeared. Karma for showboating. Hey, you can't go a race win without donuts. Right, we'll go in for an interview with the broadcast. I will make sure they are muted, hopefully. Hopefully, that's what I meant to do. The audios are quite balanced.
Yeah,
there she is. Scotty, congratulations. Race win for the AC one-off Silverstone Grand Prix.
Wow, thank you. That was... I really was not expecting that starting P7. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to have that pace. So I was like, you know what, let's go for an aggressive strategy, go for the two-stop. Because thinking, you know what, it'll be fun. We'll be quick, make passes, it'll be fun. To then end up winning, yeah, really was not expecting that.
Yeah, it seemed to work. You were finding a lot of pace on those super softs. Did they surprise you with how long they were lasting for?
The main trouble with the tires was overheating, but I found that no matter super soft, soft, medium, all of them had the front left overheating. So they were great for the first lap. After that, they were all right. But beyond that, they didn't really drop off. Certainly not much more than what the fuel counteracted. The fuel coming off meant that yeah, the car was fairly balanced throughout the stint. So yeah, I mean, there was a couple of people saying, oh, they were worried about the tires after 13 laps. I was sort of like, I'm not too sure looking at the data, but I didn't know how to sort of interpret the data. So, but yeah, it was they held up for those shorter stints. I'd be curious to see how long they could actually go in if you went longer on them. But it really having a light fuel tank definitely helped with the going for the shorter stints.
Yeah, great race, Scotty. It was fantastic performance there. It was definitely surprised us on that last pit stop.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I had to go for the last pit stop. That's the only way I was quick is 20 laps of fuel to start, 16 then on the second set, 16 on the final set. Just keeping that fuel load, it was 78 and 60 litres. That's 60 is only half a tank. And yeah, it saves you like a second a lap having that fuel out of the car, which is, yeah, that's where the lap time came.
Definitely worth that then. Well, yeah, great race this evening. Congratulations again, Scotty. I mean, there's not much more we can say there. You certainly made that work for you.
Yeah, I mean, it also helped a little bit by others' difficulties. I mean, I had a couple myself. I was just trying to make sure I had as much of a lead as possible at the end there because I did tag someone accidentally towards the start. Just, I think different fuel loads, different tires, underestimated how quick someone would be in front of me and just slightly went into the back of them. But yeah, then it was mostly clean. A couple of scars, but survived, kept going, and yeah, thank you very much indeed.
No problem yet. Right. Well, I think that's about all we have time for this evening, Aidan.
It must have been a very riveting conversation. Oh, I'm going to unmute Discord again. It must have been a really riveting conversation between you all because I missed half of it because I cut it in and out.
Right.
So yeah, little interview there to finish off. Oh, that was fun. Let's go full screen. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, as I mentioned in that interview, I wasn't really feeling the car in practice, probably from pushing too hard, seeing the quality times that other people were doing as like overdriving the car and overheating the front left and um yeah, the car it just felt understeery, so I went slightly more aggressive on the front end. That you seen I raced the right height, one more click at the rear. I don't think that made all the difference. It maybe helped a little bit, but yeah. Um yeah, that was a fun race indeed. What time is it now? It is. It's only 8 o'clock. We'll do a bit of Art of Rally. Um, Let's get Art of Rally up. Because obviously it's been a while since we last streamed, so as such it's also been a while since we last did Art of Rally. There we go. So yeah, let's have a look at the daily event first. Obviously haven't done it in a while, so there's no scores to look back on. There was actually an update for this game on the 3rd, which was earlier this week, start of this week, to fix an issue with the leaderboards. Do I have the game muted? No, wait, I know I'm not hearing it. I turned my mixer down. So here we go for a Group 3 car. Yeah, that issue, I guess. It's nice that that's sorted. It was a little bit annoying. Miles. It's feeling a bit longer than that, with the fact we're only halfway through it after 1.5 minutes. It has been a little bit more of a technical stage at a lower average speed. There's finish 259.5. Let's see. That leaves us 26th, top 10%. That's kind of where we are a lot of time. Let's see what we have for the weekly event now. We have Group A at Norway. In the night for the first stage here. For 3.8 mile stage. do indeed have a delta. A little bit of a cut through the first turn. One of the nicer things about nighttime in Cardiff Rally is the lights make it easier to see where there's crests in the road. So it's easier to tell when you need to back off a little bit because you're going to get air time going into a corner. So yeah, that felt like a good stage. Let's see, 28th, top 4%. Top 4% is very good. Heading on to a full snow stage now, rather than a mixed surface. Definitely less grip on this stage. Just about kept out of the tree back there. Nearly slid into that tree as well. It's finished 142.9. Dropped to 25th. That's all right. Now we're on another tarmac stage. No repairs needed. Just clean the cars, usual. Bike got slowed down for that junction. I was still in. A little deep. was worried of that. I was going to get a bad landing off that jump because the car seemed slightly skewed going over it. Just a bit of understeer there. I kept it on the road there too. 203.5, definitely lost a bit of time there. Dropped to 30th, still in top 5%. Gotta remember, this is the final day of the weekly event. So, you know, this will be very close to our final position. And that's why the percentages seem quite good. Compared to what they usually are for these positions. Hopefully there isn't too much damage as well from that hit on the tree. I did not think that jump was as big as that. Got away with that though. Again, I was worried that landing was going to go horribly. Onto the ice here. Felt like a good stage. 236.2 puts us back up to 25th. Into the top 3%. Could have been, let's say 23rd. Could have been 23rd if I didn't make that mistake into a tree. Maybe even 22nd. But oh well. Yeah, a good run there in the weekly event. Required a lot of commitment. But yeah, felt very comfortable with the Delta. It was very well balanced, very fun. But yeah, that was fun. Nice to get back into Art of Rally after it's being a little while. Let's take this off. And yeah, we will wrap stream up here. As it's now 8:15. So yeah, that's good. Unfortunate about the Enduro on ACC at Imola earlier, only having 14 people join, 11, like an hour and a half in. Yeah, shame the numbers were quite low for that. Yeah, I the headache I got during that race also meant I wasn't driving particularly well. Made quite a few mistakes. Um, so yeah, that wasn't going well. But yeah, great turnaround. To be honest with you, Iris, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't even bother. It was maybe watch like the first stint, but then I wouldn't watch any more than that. So that's like the 40 minutes, first 40 minutes of the race are all right, but then it just kind of went to nothing after that, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, as I said, there was like 35, maybe a couple more than that signed up. Only 14 actually turned up. So yeah, it was very disappointing. And then yeah, I was getting a headache, and as the race went on, my driving got worse and worse. So I just called it with 80 minutes to go because I'd made so many mistakes. I was in no man's land. There's maybe a couple of cars I could have caught to if I focused and really tidied my driving up, but with the headache I had, I wasn't going to. So it's like might as well just. As soon as I stopped the race and ended the stream, my head instantly felt better. I didn't even need to go get a drink or eat something. It was instantly better after I stopped racing. So, um, yeah, it was a good call just to rest it there. I would have liked to have finished it, to have seen it through. It's always a bit. It's never nice having to leave a race early, but um, yes, sometimes just go look at your health first, rather than racing. Um, but yeah, and then Silverstone. Yeah, what can I say? As I said in the interview at the end, I was never expecting to win the race. I was happy enough with seventh. I was like, yeah, maybe like be a couple of places higher, or thought maybe was maybe slightly expecting me to be possibly a couple of positions higher. But hey, let's go for the aggressive strategy. It ended up paying off. Just having the pace was really good. Yeah, a couple of moments, but also then other people having their own misfortunes. Just yeah, meant we ended up winning very strongly. So yeah, uh, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Iris, Artie, Geeky, and Mofel, Jesse as well. Thank you all for being here, watching along, and to anyone else that was potentially lurking in chat throughout. I don't know when the next stream will be, to be honest. I haven't got any events lined up. I haven't. Do want to get back into WRC again. Most likely again in the afternoon. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. See when I have time for that. Not tomorrow. No, maybe not tomorrow afternoon. I have something I need to work on. Maybe during the week again. We will see. Or maybe tomorrow evening. Maybe tomorrow evening. Yeah, we can maybe do tomorrow evening. But yeah, we'll see. Just keep an eye. If you're subbed and you have notifications on, you'll hopefully YouTube will tell you if I do put out a stream uh, tomorrow some point, or whenever I decide get to go live during the week. As well, should mention I'll be back on the Unid stream, hopefully on Tuesday. Still need to figure that out. If that will definitely be going ahead this week, and get the stuff sorted for it if it is. But definitely on Wednesday. So for the AM series, the multi-class AM series that they run, they've done the first 3 weeks on. So we have 2 rounds to go of that on Wednesday evenings. So yeah, again, once again, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evenings. Have a good Sunday if I don't see you then, and a good start to your week if I don't stream. But yeah, thank you all very much for being here. Take care. And yeah, I will hopefully I'll see you next time whenever it is. Until then, take care. Bye bye.